No one man in Australian history came closer to open rebellion than Ned Kelly did. The Kelly family, background and reputation. Ned Kelly was born into a poor Irish Catholic family living in colonial Victoria. The family's identity, struggles, and clashes with police shaped everything Ned later became. Father, John, Red Kelly, an Irish convict transported to Australia for stealing pigs, served his sentence, then tried to live honestly as a selector. Mother, Ellen Kelly, strong, outspoken, fiercely protective of her children, regularly clashed with police, especially Constable Fitzpatrick, accused of sheltering bushrangers, some true, some exaggerated, arrested and jailed. After the Fitzpatrick incident, Ellen was the emotional backbone of the Kelly gang. Her arrest was one of the key moments that pushed Ned fully into outlaw life. The Kelly children. The Kellys were a large family, constantly under financial and legal pressure. Dan Kelly, Ned's younger brother, later joined the Kelly gang, several sisters who worked hard to support the household. The family was often accused of horse stealing, harboring criminals, defying police authority. Whether all accusations were true or not, the family was treated as guilty by reputation. How the family shaped Ned. Ned didn't grow up wanting to be a criminal. Early on, he saved a boy from drowning and was praised publicly, worked to support his family, tried to stay out of trouble. But over time, constant police harassment, poverty, and land disputes, his mother's imprisonment. The shooting at Stringybark Creek convinced Ned that the system was stacked against families like his. Ned's view of his family. In the Jerilderie letter, Ned defended his mother fiercely, described his family as victims of police corruption, claimed he became an outlaw to protect them, not abandon them. To Ned, the Kelly family weren't criminals. They were survivors. Born in June 1854, Ned Kelly entered a colony already divided by class, power, and injustice. His parents were Irish Catholics living under British rule, a group often treated as second-class citizens. His father, John Red Kelly, was a transported convict. From birth, Ned inherited a life lived on the edge of authority. When Ned was just 11 years old, his father died after being imprisoned for a minor offense. The Kelly family was left poor, targeted, and constantly harassed by police. Ned grew up fast, learning to ride, fight, and survive in the bush. By his teens, he was already known to authorities, not as a criminal mastermind, but as a young man caught in a system that seemed designed to crush him. In 1871, Ned was jailed for receiving a stolen horse, a charge he always claimed was false. When he was released, the pattern continued. Police pressure on the Kelly family intensified, especially against his mother, Ellen Kelly. She was arrested multiple times, often on weak evidence. To Ned, the law no longer looked like justice. It looked like persecution. Everything changed in 1878. Police arrived at the Kelly homestead to arrest Ned. What happened next would define Australian history. During a confrontation at Stringybark Creek, 3 policemen were killed. Ned and his brother Dan went into hiding. From that moment on, Ned Kelly was officially declared an outlaw outside the protection of the law. But Ned didn't disappear quietly. Instead, he struck back. The Kelly gang robbed banks, burned mortgage records, and openly challenged police authority. Ned became more than a fugitive. He became a symbol. To poor settlers and Irish families, he was standing up to a corrupt system To the government, he was a dangerous rebel threatening colonial order. In 1879, Ned wrote what would become known as the Jerilderie Letter, a furious 56-page manifesto explaining his life, his grievances, and his war against police corruption. It wasn't just a criminal's rant. It was a political statement, one that accused the colony itself of injustice. The rebellion reached its peak in 1880 at Glenrowan. Knowing police were coming, Ned devised a plan unlike anything Australia had seen. The gang wore homemade suits of bullet-resistant armor, forged from plowshares. Ned intended to derail a police train and spark a final confrontation. When the battle came, bullets bounced off his armor as Ned walked forward through gunfire, calm, unstoppable, almost mythical. But the plan failed. The train was stopped. The gang was surrounded. One by one, they fell. Ned Kelly was captured, wounded, exhausted, but alive. At his trial, the outcome was never in doubt. On November 11th, 1880, at just 25 years old, Ned Kelly was hanged at Melbourne jail. His final reported words were simple, "Such is life." But death did not end his story. Ned Kelly became a legend, not because he was perfect, but because he dared to challenge power in a time when few could. To some, he remains a murderer. To others, a freedom fighter. But one truth remains. No other Australian came closer to rebellion, armed, organized, and defiant, than Ned Kelly. Thank you for watching the life of Ned Kelly on the Aussie Breakdown. Please like and follow for more history. And thank you. See ya!